Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to talk about sponsored games and all this kind of stuff in regards to, I guess, non-Hearthstone content as far as you guys are concerned. And the reason I want to do this is, I don't typically do talking videos very much, and I really rarely do talking videos that don't have anything to do with Hearthstone. But I think this is really important. It really needed to be said, and it comes from the fact that the last sponsored video I did for Marvel Future Fight, I think people really had some comments that were just, it's not that they weren't true, they just couldn't be further from the truth. There were people saying how, I'm playing these games just because they're giving me a lot of money or whatever, and I'm just like faking my interest in them, and that literally could not be further from the truth. So you guys know, I play Hearthstone for a long time. I like Hearthstone. I like card games in general, but I've always been the type of person that likes like account building, and I've often played multiple games at the same time. And over the last year and a half or so, I have actually played a lot of mobile games, particularly ones that have a lot of like heavy account progression, account building. I really like that. I really like, when we're driving down to like, nearby town to see something, or like our drive. Love playing the mobile games. It's awesome. I like just, having them play passively. Sometimes even when I'm, streaming sometimes. I'm doing a lot of stuff in these games because it's really cool. It's really fun. Right now I'm playing Marvel Future Fight every single day. Quite a lot of time too. Playing Art of Conquest every single day. Like I'm like king of the server. We totally took over the server. I'm like almost level 32 in that game, which is like 3 months of constant work doing every single daily that pops up every few hours. Like, it's a lot of time that I spend on these games, and I do that because I like them, and do that because they're really cool. And yes, I do sponsored games for, other things I don't play all the time, but that doesn't mean that they're not good games. I get a lot of deals to do sponsored content, and I take the ones that I think are really good games, and most of them I check them out. If there's anything that I think might be suspect, I definitely check it out. But sometimes it's like, hey, do you want to play like Elder Scrolls Legends? Like, of course I want to play Elder Scrolls Legends. I've been looking into that game and wanted to play anyway. So, I don't always play it ahead of time, but almost every time I do, I make sure it's a game that would be really high quality, really cool. Just that, I get it. It's not Hearthstone. You guys want Hearthstone content, and you guys like to oppose anything that's not Hearthstone. So you have this kind of mentality that, yeah, I don't want to see this and all that. And I get that. But what I really want to go over this video is a lot of people kind of questioned my honesty when playing these games. And I think the Marvel video is the most extreme of that. I have loved everything Marvel all of my life. All right. When I was in Romania, when I was a kid, I collected these like little car stickers, and actually one day my collection of like a bag, probably a few hundred car stickers, someone like stole it like right from beside me and stuff, so I was real sad and stuff. But like shortly after that, we moved to Canada. It was like 1994. And over here I saw that there's a lot of cool different things. I started collecting. They had these like bubblegum, like X-Men. I think it was Marvel, but it was mostly X-Men stickers. So I had a collection of that. And I got introduced to my first playing cards. The local card store had these bubblegum things, and they had a few comics and stuff. Got into the comics, got into the cards, and they were really meaningful to me. I actually even have my favorite ones, just so you guys can see. Look at that. This is Marvel Masterpieces 1994. These are my favorite cards. They're amazing. Like, look at that. I don't know if it can focus. Human Torch art. Each of these is like a painting. It's kind of like what they did with Magic the Gathering and stuff, and I got a lot of old cards from that. You got Storm. Cyclops one is really cool. Some of these are just unbelievable. You got like the Golden Wolverine one. We didn't have much money at the time, so just having any of them was a really big deal as a kid. My friends had a few of these, and I had quite a few of these. But for my family being like new immigrants to Canada, it was Galactus. That's what Marvel Future Fight needs. We need the space dudes. There's some good ones here. Rhino, that's a really cool art. So I got a lot of those. I got some of the other sets that came out right after. You got Thanos, Amazing photo of Thor. You know, a lot of these. Just these are at least 20 years old, and I got my magic cards in the back there. Even ones just so I remember, like, you know, I ended up buying one of like the championship decks just to see what they're like. So I got like championship tier Armageddon. Man, this is a lot of memories. You know, since that time, I've seen like every single Marvel TV show. I've seen like every single Marvel movie. You know, one of my favorite movies is Daredevil, and people like hated that movie, right? But I don't know. To me, it's a different world. I think one of my first PlayStation games was I think it's called Marvel. I don't know. Last boss was Thanos, all that. I've lived through this like all of my life. And I actually finally found a Marvel game that I really like. And honestly, there's so many games out there, I wouldn't have found it if they didn't approach me and ask me to play. And that's just the case. And I think I can give that experience to a lot of you guys. You know, it costs me to make these promotions. I understand a lot of you guys only watch me for Hearthstone content or whatever other game I might be playing at that time. Same goes for streaming, same goes for all of that. But, you know, I know there's a lot of other of you guys, probably, you know, you guys are not as vocal, I guess, in some of these videos, that do gain a lot of value from checking out these games. I'm really happy with all the games I've promoted, at least in the last year or so. I've played them, you know, off stream a lot. Again, I'm playing these games right now, but before that, I was putting a couple hours into Star Wars Force Arena every day. Might even go back to that game, so I got a lot of updates. So I'm playing these games. I'm loving these games. I love being introduced to them, and it's really a dream to actually be paid to promote games that I like. It's amazing, and you know that leads me to do a lot of other things. So you know, I don't have to worry if there's like another YouTube adpocalypse. I don't care. You know, I mean I care, but everything's gonna stay exactly the same because I'm involved in so many different things, and this is a big thing that I'm involved in. I get peace of mind. And you guys get that as well. You guys get to know that I will be doing this, YouTube, streaming, all the rest, for as long as I can. And I just want you guys to appreciate that. I want you guys to understand that because, you know, to watch, especially Marvel Future Fight, like, I may have put like several hundred hours into that game. I understand it's not a game for everyone. It's not Hearthstone. You know, you're free to like download it and stuff, but to say that I'm playing these games just for money really cannot be further from the truth. I'm playing these games largely because I really like them, and part of the reason why I think it's okay to do promotions on them is because they're really good games, and I think you guys might like them too. So I really hope I get that measure of understanding across, and you know, I'm not expecting the downvote meter to be any lower the next time, but I at least want you guys that care about me, care about my interests, care about what I like, to really understand the nature of this. And that's really important to me. So I hope that message gets across, and yeah, I mean, I think you guys should have an open mind about these games. Yeah, they're all really good, actually. May not be for you. You know, if I got like a promotion for Overwatch, probably not going to play Overwatch after the promotion ends. But I know it's a really good game. Not every game is for everyone, but it doesn't mean they're not good games. I think all the games I've played and showed you guys, they're great, and they're worth a look. Enjoy them, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.